What do you know about Down syndrome? Do you know someone with Down syndrome? Maybe you have a friend who has Down syndrome, or even a person with Down syndrome in your class or in your family. Whatever your experiences are, when we learn more about Down syndrome and we understand it, we then possess knowledge, which is a very powerful tool. With the proper knowledge, we can then help other people to understand what Down syndrome is too. As scientists, to understand what Down syndrome is, we need to learn about chromosomes. Chromosomes are the building blocks of our bodies. Who we are depends on our chromosomes. Chromosomes determine everything about us, from our hair color to how strong we are, to whether we are a boy or a girl. For example, this person has chromosomes that give her brown hair and blue eyes. Chromosomes are very small. Scientists must look under a special microscope to see them. Chromosomes are arranged in pairs. Most people have 23 pairs of chromosomes, for a total of 46 chromosomes in each cell of their body. People with Down syndrome have an extra chromosome. They have a third copy of the 21st chromosome, which means they have 47 chromosomes in total instead of the typical 46. The effects of this extra chromosome vary from person to person. In 1866, a man named John Langdon Down was the first to notice that some people in his care had certain features in common, and so later Down syndrome was named after him. Down syndrome has always existed, and people with Down syndrome can be found all around the world. Being born with Down syndrome happens naturally. 1 out of every 800 babies is born with Down syndrome in Canada. People with Down syndrome grow up to lead happy, productive lives. Individuals with Down syndrome might look similar to each other in some ways. They may have similarly shaped eyes and noses, or be a bit smaller than their peers. People with Down syndrome will look like their family members and have their own unique personality. Down syndrome does not mean you are sick or have a disease, and it is not contagious. It is not like a cold, you can't catch it. People born with Down syndrome will have it their whole lives. It is a part of who they are, but not all that they are. Sometimes kids with Down syndrome are born with heart problems or digestive issues, and they may have to go to the hospital to have surgery. Some kids with Down syndrome are born with weaker muscles, which affects the muscles in their body and in their mouth. Having weaker muscles means it may take more time for them to learn to sit, crawl, and walk when they are a baby. In school, it may take them longer to learn how to use a pencil or to get ready to go outside and play at recess. Poor muscle strength in your mouth makes it harder to speak clearly. Kids with Down syndrome can go to therapy to help make their muscles stronger and to practice their speech. They visit the doctor to make sure their heart and body are healthy. If you don't understand what a person with Down syndrome is saying to you, be patient and work together. We all have important things to say. Kids with Down syndrome are just like you. They do all the same activities you like to do, whether it's throwing a ball, performing in a play, or running around on the playground. Kids with Down syndrome can and do learn their entire lives, just like you. They just may need more time. They learn to walk and talk, read and write, just like you do. Kids with Down syndrome work really hard to do all the same things you do every day, and sometimes they need some extra help. A good way to help a person with Down syndrome is to slow down what you are saying to them and to give them extra time to think. Just like you, kids with Down syndrome sometimes feel happy, sad, mad, or frustrated, and just like you, they want to be treated like any other kid. Just like you, a person with Down syndrome needs a friend and can be a great friend to others. People with Down syndrome have the same hopes and dreams as everybody else. They have strengths, things they are good at, and challenges, things they need to work on, just like everybody else. We all have characteristics that make us different, that make us who we are, but as human beings, we are all much more alike or the same than we are different from one another. Be kind, be patient, and be a friend to a person with Down syndrome. They're just like you. Thank you.